You wouldn't believe how much new windows can update the whole look of your home and the feel of your house. Jonathan Klepfer is here from Infinity Windows. Cleveland is here with the latest on the window, and I'll tell you what, I'd like to have about 39 of these to put in my house.
Yeah, right.
That's what I need exactly.
Sure.
But I got an old house and wind's blowing in the place and all that kind of stuff, and this could change my life, I imagine.
It could, yeah. We offer a fiberglass window, which is much different than what's typically out there. Fiberglass has a lot of benefits. The strength, most importantly in Northeast Ohio, the lack of expansion and contraction that you get with temperature fluctuation. So fiberglass barely moves with those fluctuations. And so we don't get leaks and seals and making the window a little bit more difficult to open.
Boy, that's the thing in an old house too. I mean, you might have windows and you might think they're not leaking, but then you can't open them or close them.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, this thing opens and closes like a dream, right?
Yes, absolutely, and it will for a long time. The longevity of the fiberglass is really kind of one of the main strong points.
So you come into somebody's house and you pull out the windows and you're going to put new ones in. How does that disrupt the interior of the house, like the walls in the living room and the kitchen and all that kind of stuff?
That's a great question. Typically when we go into someone's house and do a window project, they're shocked at how little impact we have. You know, we don't kick up a lot of dust. We're maintaining a lot of the woodwork, so we're not really replacing too much. It's just not as disruptive as people think. And when we get that old window out of the hole, typically we've got the next window, the new window in that hole within 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, so that means you can work in the winter if you want to work in the winter.
Sure, we're real busy in the winter.
Yeah, it happens. And that's when you find out. I was telling them, I had a house once where it was snowing in my house during a blizzard. I didn't realize the windows were that bad, and then it's blown right through. So, I mean, sometimes you can't tell you're leaking a lot of warm air, but you are.
That's true. And again, that comes in with some of the newer products. The plastic expands and contracts, and over time you're going to get leaks through those
Buckling and
windows.
that kind of stuff.
Right.
I noticed your measuring stick here, and I got to tell you something. There are a lot of little lines on there. So when you measure for something, I mean, it's really tight.
Yeah, we measure to the 64th of an inch.
Yeah. Is there any kind of stuff you have to do, like insulation stuff and insulation around a window, or how do you prepare that?
Yeah. So when we take the old window out, and we put the new one in, we're going to insulate around that whole frame, and then cap and caulk over that. The capping and the caulking is critical. We use top-notch caulk and top-notch aluminum coil to give you a better finished product.
All about being tight. And how about colors? Like when you want to put colors in there, how many different selections do we have for something like that?
So on the interior, we've got a white, we have Sierra, which is kind of a cream color, and then we offer this Everwood material. So the Everwood material it's really cool.
Yeah.
It comes bare like this, but the top layer of this is porous, so we can stain this whatever color you want. So when we're in old homes that have wood windows and they want to match it to that old woodwork, we can do anything, yet it's not real wood, so it's never going to rot.
So I mean, it's a custom job from top to bottom.
It really is.
Made with fiberglass, it's not going to shrink or buckle or anything like that.
Correct.
And the glass is good.
And the glass is fantastic, yeah. Low E coating on the glass that's going to filter the UV rays at a certain angle, which is going to kind of keep the heat in the house.
Infinity Windows, good thing for the winter, right?